You are doing it, you are being it, and you are it, because everything, again, exists right now in this moment. What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, sharing my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, y'all. So it's Monday Motivation, and what I wanted to talk about today is I wanted to bring awareness to you if you feel like you are trying to manifest. I feel like I have become a big person on being self-aware and being aware of the things that you are saying just naturally. There's a lot of things that we unconsciously say, that we are saying over our life, that we are speaking over ourselves, over our desires, and we're unconscious about it, right? In the sense of you're just saying things because that's just what's natural to you. That's what you are seeing in front of you. So you're confirming what you're seeing, and what it's doing is it's actually keeping you on a hamster wheel. So I really feel like I like to pinpoint exact details that can be shifted, where you can have a perspective shift, and that way you can manifest a lot easier, effortless. And it's not even that you can manifest easier, because manifestation is already easy. You're already manifesting, you're already doing it. Like I said, you're doing it all the time, nonstop. You can't turn it off. But when you feel like you are trying to manifest, when you feel like you can't manifest, when you feel like it is hard to manifest, those are all just assumptions that you are creating for yourself. Every single thing that you are speaking, especially the sentences that you are declaring, where you are stating them as if it is a pure fact in your life, that's just an affirmation. It's just an affirmation. And I want y'all to, train yourself to be aware when you are doing these things, because all it is a limiting belief. It's just a limitation. It's an affirmation that is a limitation. So when you are in a state where you feel like you are trying to manifest your desire, what that is implying to yourself is that you are, one, you don't have your desire. Two, you are trying to get it. And three, you are in a space where you feel like there is something that you have to do, some steps that have to be taken, something that needs to be changed, more knowledge that you need to acquire. There is something that you're lacking, and that's why you're still trying. Okay, so real quick, y'all, I do want to give you the definition of trying, and it is difficult or annoying, hard to endure, and then they give you a sentence: it had been a very trying day, right? But trying comes from the word try, right? So when I looked at the definition for try, it is make an attempt or effort to do something. So again, you tried to manifest. Attempt to achieve or attain. And those are really the two that stood out to me. So to make an attempt to achieve something or to attain something, making an attempt means you are attempting to do it, which implies that you may or may not make it happen. I'm attempting it, but I may fail at it. I'm attempting it, but I may not obtain it. I may not achieve whatever this is that I am attempting. And that correlates to trying. I am trying to do this thing. I am trying to manifest this thing. And these are just words that have been created. Everything to me is a creation. Every single thing that you see, that you experience, that you encounter, everything is a creation. So are these words. These words are just creations, and unfortunately, some words that were created are limitations. Were they created to limit you? I don't know. But the simple fact that we can identify that now frees you, and it can definitely help you. So to separate yourself from the act of trying, you must put yourself in the position to understand that you are doing, you are being, you are creating. So instead of I am trying to manifest, you can look at it as I am obtaining this desire. I am trying to I am trying to manifest my SP. No, I am obtaining my SP. I have my SP. I am trying to manifest this money. I have this money. I obtained this money. It's just a shift in perspective. It's just a shift in what you are implying to yourself. That's really all it is. Like, it's not complicated. It is super simple, but it's just a perspective shift that I want y'all to have. I don't want you to feel like you are trying to do something when you're already doing it anyway. You can't try to do something when it's already a natural part of you. Just like your heart beats, you don't try to make your heart beat. You don't try to make yourself breathe. You do it naturally because that's a part of who you are. So the same is with manifesting. You're not trying to manifest because it's a natural part of you and you're doing it anyway. The only part that you may need to make adjustments to are the thoughts that you are thinking, the things that you are declaring, because you can say something again one time and it's true, it's valid, it's a fact, and it can happen instant in that moment, in the next hour, that same week. It's absolutely going to happen. But the art of persisting in thought, aligning your being with the version of you that has it, is all that you must do. There is no trying, because you're not trying to be this person. I'm not trying to be this version of myself. No, I am being this version of myself. I am being this version of me who is in an amazing relationship. I am being this version of me who makes all the money and has a bank account full of money. I am being this version of me who has the desired appearance that I want, who has the desired eye color, the desired height, who goes to school where I want to go to school at, who has the luxury apartment, who has the luxury car, just the amazing lifestyle, whatever it is that you desire. It is not that you're trying to get it, you're trying to attain it, you're trying to achieve it. It's none of that. And I want you to no longer associate yourself or identify with the fact that you are trying. You are doing it, you are being it, and you are it. Because everything, again, exists right now in this moment. And it's just a matter of you selecting the state, selecting the thoughts that align with that state, selecting your desire only, and selecting it in the sense that you have it or you're going to have it. But when we add in words like trying and can't, those are just obstacles that we are creating for ourselves, because everything that we are doing, every choice that we are making, every decision that we decide, all of that is playing a part in the creation of our reality. And when you eliminate the obstacles, it opens up the realm for everything to just flow in so effortlessly for you. Because when you no longer feel like you're trying, just sit there for a second and just really soak that in. When you no longer feel like you are trying, when you no longer feel like you can't do something, imagine how powerful you feel. And then it's not that you become more powerful, because you're already powerful right now. It is just remembering who you are and realizing your identity again. Just like the reference I had made, I don't even remember which video it was, but if y'all saw the video where I made the reference about the Marvel characters, and like America, she remembered who she was, and I forgot her name. I forgot the other character, but they remembered who they were, and then they stepped completely into their power. The power was there all along. They just didn't know how to control it. They didn't know what they were doing until they just let go of not knowing how, and all of these extra thoughts that were irrelevant to them. When they let go of all of that and they stepped into their power and just went with it, trusted their self. That's a big one too. Trusting yourself. When they trusted their self, that they knew exactly what they were doing, everything happened perfectly for them. And it's the same exact thing for you. When you no longer feel like you are trying to do something, when you no longer feel like you can't do something because there's a possibility that you will not get it, you step into your true nature and you have full control over your experience. You have control over your experience right now. You're just allowing You're allowing like collective consciousness, okay? You are allowing what has been presented to you, what has been conditioned on you to control your reality right now. Anything that is attached to fear, anything that is attached to lack, is connected to something that is not who you truly are. And when you unidentify from that, no matter how long it takes to get your desire, you will be in a space where you know that your desire is there and it's available to you, and you will bring it into your physical because it's existing right now. It's literally a solid object right now. You just have to observe it. And you observe it in the matter of you have it right now. Like, I have this thing. I have it, or I'm going to have it. And it's really just that simple. I don't ever want y'all to overcomplicate anything. I don't ever want you to feel like you cannot do something or that you have to go through obstacles to get it. And if you are a person who feels like you have to put in the work to get your manifestation, absolutely do so. Just because we can tell you you don't have to lift a finger to manifest, if that is not what feels natural to you right now, then don't force it. Don't try to make something that doesn't feel natural to you right now become natural. I don't believe in doing that because I feel like you put more stress on yourself. I feel like you create more challenges for yourself when you can just sit there and decide, you know what? I'm no longer going to try to manifest this thing because I have it, but I know that I need to put in X, Y, and Z steps to get it. Then that is totally fine, because at the end of the day, no matter if you take steps or you don't, you're still going to get it if you are persisting internally as the person who has it. So it doesn't matter. But if you do feel like you need to take action, then please take action. There's a difference between taking action and then trying to force or manipulate the 3D because you are feeling like you're lacking, right? When you, and it almost comes from a sense of desperation, I feel like, because trying is already like, I'm really trying to do this and I'm trying to manifest it, but it's not working. And it's just associated with a lot of things that you don't want to harbor inside. There's a difference between taking inspired action and then feeling like you need to manipulate the 3D. Because when you're taking inspired action, you are following the guidance that you have within you. I really don't feel like I can explain that to you, but you just know. You have this sense of knowing when you need to move, when you need to do something, and when it's the right opportunity for you to actually take physical action. But that's completely different from feeling like you need to manipulate the 3D, actually trying to force things by physically doing things. And that could look like the easiest example is if you're manifesting an SP and you want to go and stalk the SP or go show up to their job or purposely go places where you can run into them. That is coming from a place of lack. That is coming from a mentality of, I'm trying to manifest this, so let me go put myself in front of this person so that I can get my manifestation, so that they can talk to me. And I know grades are a big one, and it's not the fact that, studying is you trying to get the good grades. No, if you feel like you need to study for 30 minutes out of your day, then study for 30 minutes out of your day. But outside of that 30 minutes, you are still going to persist as the person who gets good grades, who always passes their tests, who gets into the university that they desire, because you taking that 30 minutes to study is just you believing that you need to study at least this amount of time for you to pass the test. It is okay. It's a part of your reality. And action is not a bad thing to take. It's just when you're trying to force it, right? When you are feeling like there is something you need to do, to manipulate your 3D. There's a difference in moving in flow. Studying is moving in flow. Just casually going to the store and accidentally running into your SP, that's moving in flow. But forcing things is not moving in flow, all right? And I'm intending that makes sense for you, but you never have to try to do something. Do what feels natural to you and don't force anything else. But when you are here and you are feeling like, I can't get this thing and I'm trying, you're just manifesting that as a reality for yourself. Because every single thing, just because we sit down and come up with affirmations and we decide what our affirmation is going to be, that is just you selecting the thought that you are going to think. You are consciously choosing the thought that you are going to think that is aligned with the desire that you have, versus all of the thoughts that you have right now, those are all affirmations. Every last one of those thoughts that you can say, speak, think, those are affirmations. So if you can tell me what color your eyes are, that's an affirmation. If you can tell me what kind of car you drive right now, that's an affirmation. If you can tell me how your relationship is going right now with whoever in your life, that's an affirmation. Everything that you say is an affirmation. So removing limiting affirmations, removing limiting thoughts is what is going to benefit you. And I just really want to bring awareness to you, because there are different ways where we are unconsciously creating limitations for ourselves, and that plays a part in our manifestation, and it shows up in our reality. So again, to close this video out, don't feel like you are trying to do something. I want you to take a step back from that, all right? Separate yourself from feeling like you are trying, and how you do that is to start telling yourself that you are doing it, or that you've done it, that it's happening, or it's happened. All right? Don't say, I'm trying to manifest this thing. Say, oh, I'm obtaining this desire. I'm getting this desire. I have this desire. It's whatever perspective you want to come from. All right? But when you say, I am trying to manifest SP and it's not working. I am trying to manifest SP, but I don't know what's going wrong. Those are affirmations that you're persisting in, and that's the reality that you're creating for yourself. Every thought you select is a part of the creation in your reality. So when you have those, you flip them. I don't have to try to manifest because my manifestations come to me effortlessly. I don't have to try to manifest a thing because manifestation is so easy for me. You can switch it to different thoughts, right? Manifestation is so easy for me is a favorite one of mine, because you no longer feel like you have to try. You no longer feel like you can't. You no longer feel like something is not available for you. Manifestation is easy for me. If you're somebody who feels like you're trying and it's just not working, take this week to entertain the thought of manifestation is easy for me. Manifestation is so easy for me. And watch how easy things get for you, because again, every thought that you are selecting is an affirmation that creates in your reality. The ones that you persist in the most, the ones that are the most dominant, the ones that are the most natural to you, those are the ones that you see predominantly in your reality. So making manifestation is easy for me. Manifestation is so easy for me. Making that your dominant thought really creates that experience in your reality. So then anything that you decide to manifest is not going to feel like you're trying. It's not going to feel like it's hard. It's not going to feel like you can't do it, because that's not your mentality. That's not your perspective. That's not the state that you're existing in. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. If you do need assistance and would like guidance with your manifestations, I do offer coaching. I have email coaching and phone coaching, and the link for that is in the description below. If you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.